Hey guys, good afternoon on a Sunday. Yeah, quiet Sunday. It has been a rather arduous 2 weeks. We have been on call with Getty for the last 2 weeks, doing the evening time shift. And tonight we're not having to do that. So we can go back to just, making the kind of videos you guys like, wandering around the city, just sort of wild and free, no place that I have to be. We're gonna head downtown and just, chill, see what's up. If we see any National Guard or feds, we'll probably take a picture of them for another agency today. Agency I haven't really supplied any photos to for the last couple of weeks. So I'm sure they're probably pretty desperate. Other than that, though, we have absolutely no agenda today. We're just out biking around, checking out the sights, maybe get a little pizza. Depends what my kid's making me for dinner. He said he wanted to make a steak tonight. Yeah, we'll see about that. So we're on Massachusetts Avenue, Northwest, a little bit higher than what's Embassy Row. So this is actually an embassy over here. Which one? Is that Kosovo? New embassy. They just built it. Slovenia, maybe? I can't remember. And we're gonna go up on the sidewalk. Simply because the sidewalk is safer. And it's legal up here. Riding on the sidewalks is allowed in the District of Columbia, with the exception of a small area downtown. And then even that has exceptions as well. Oh, what do I remember about this? This has got a lot of bumps. Yeah, ka-chunk. I really haven't ridden a bike in about a week or so. I've been so wedded to the car, driving all over the place. Let's see if we hit this bush. Almost a bush. So while we are in the District of Columbia, we are just over the river from Virginia, where there is a big governor's race going on. This is the Democrat Abigail Spanberger. She's running for governor of Virginia. Virginia has a one-term limit for their governors. So basically, every governor gets elected in Virginia. Everybody talks about them as a potential presidential candidate. And then the term limit expires, and then nobody thinks of them ever again. That's pretty much how it goes. On my right is the vice president's house, now covered up with this plastic wrap, so you can't see through the fence. I hear a fire truck coming. Oh, there he is. Wonder where he's going. Probably this way, since there's no reason to go that road and turn right. Yeah, he'll pass this if it's important. Anyway, back to the fence. Yeah, the fence is now fully surrounding the vice president's house. I mean, there's been a metal fence, but now you can't actually see through it. Oh, we have a police car down here with his lights on. Hang on, we got something going on. Let's see what's up. They were down here last night. They have a tree. Looks like they had another tree fall down. These trees are old. Yeah, look at that sucker. Fire truck's coming, they got a chainsaw. This guy's already fixed it. Hey. How's it going? Boy, how are they making the U-turn with that big old... Well, that's the advantage of having a tiller truck. You have a driver in the rear. You can do like a ridiculous 180-degree turn with a big fire truck. So the towers are the trucks that carry the chainsaws. So whenever trees go down, they always call out a tower. So that's why Tower 14 got to come outside, enjoy the weather. But they're going to go back since the Secret Service kind of already got the tree out of the road, and they'll call the public works people to get rid of it. There's a British embassy on the right. That's not actually the Union Jack. That's the flag of the British Foreign Service. Kind of a funky Didn't really know that for many years until one day I went by here and the wind was blowing and I was like, oh, interesting. This is the British ambassador's residence. Kind of posh. And the statue of Winston Churchill down here with 1 foot on American soil and 1 foot on British embassy, as he was half American. His mother was an American. Kind of Downton Abbey, yeah. And there's Nelson Mandela on the other side at the South African embassy. And the plurinational state of Bolivia, next to the Brazilians and their modern embassy. And then their old embassy, which is now their ambassador's residence. Let's keep going down this mountain. It's not really a mountain, it's a hill. And we'll make our way downtown. So there is the Islamic Center. Right across the street from the Islamic Center is this brick building. This used to be a Russian spy base. This was their defense attaché's office. This is where they did all their really good spying. Now down that road there is Barack Obama's Washington address. Can't go down there, not allowed. And then right behind the Russian spy base, this house on the corner up here, well, this is where Ivanka Trump lived in the first administration. She rented this giant house right here with Jared Kushner, her husband. She hasn't been in DC much since the second term. Now, somebody was asking me the other day, can you show us the house that burned, the Navy Secretary's house? There it is. It's still burned out quite a bit. Boy, they really haven't done anything. Beautiful old house. They bought for like $9 million. And it just caught fire. You can see the roof is gutted. Boy, that's going to take a lot of work. All right, going around Kalorama Circle. These houses back here are just, well, this is the most expensive neighborhood in DC. Very close to the city, but you can still have a rather large house. A lot of ambassadors live back here. And let's go up this little hill. Oh, big speed bump. Kerchak. Now right up here on my left, probably my favorite house in Washington, D.C., the French ambassador's house. The French ambassador has this palatial mansion up here. Don't worry, the American ambassador in Paris has a pretty kick-ass house as well. Now the houses are paid for by their governments. So the French government pays for that, not us. That is the Portuguese ambassador's house. Not quite as nice as the French. And I believe this is a Chinese diplomatic mission. This used to be the Chinese embassy, but then they moved. And then they converted the building into a diplomatic residence for all their staff and employees. They like to keep them close to the vest. At least some of it, I think, is a diplomatic mission residence. You know what? Today, let's go straight on over into Adams Morgan. Maybe we'll run into some ICE agents or something. They've been pretty active over that part of town. See what we can see, yeah? Let's say it looks rather cloudy up ahead. I mean, that's just one batch of dark clouds. The rest of the sky is pretty blue. But anyway, that's kind of past us anyway, so it's not like it's going to turn around and come back and rain on us. Let's just cut through Adams Morgan. We're going to go over to a neighborhood known as Mount Pleasant. That's where I was staking out ICE the other day. Maybe we'll see another ICE vehicle today. They're not as active on the weekends as they are during the week. This bank turned into I don't know if this is a hotel or what this is. Like a bar, the Line or something like that. There was some talk that Elon Musk was trying to buy that place. I'm not sure. Maybe they just floated that rumor to make other people pay more. And I hear sirens down the way. Cash, gold, watches, dentist, spa, Popeyes. Now, as we cross down into this area, we start to get into a more Spanish-speaking area of Columbia Heights and Mount Pleasant, which is kind of why ICE has been so active down here. So I am in a bike lane, if you're wondering what those green marks mean. Don't get hit by the scooter driver. They've been going after scooter drivers left and right. The problem with filming an ICE arrest is it takes about a minute. Yeah? I mean, you literally have to be there right away. Because they grab the guy, throw him in the car, and just disappear. And it's just like, seriously? How am I supposed to get over there and film this if it takes place so quickly? All right, Mount Pleasant's up to my left. You know, I think I'm just going to go to Columbia Heights. It's straight ahead, yeah? Since we got the lights with us, more or less. Oh, shoot, cop car. Put your siren on if you want to run the light. He's coming after me? No, he's going somewhere else. Doesn't sound like it's too urgent. If it was urgent, he'd be rolling the siren left and right. He's just honking. Like fresh fruit salesman over there. Let's get on the sidewalk so we get killed. Oh, Chick-fil-A. I had Chick-fil-A last night. It was awful. They like cooked it so much that there was like no chicken left. It was just all fried stuff. It was like just burned to a total crisp. It was like not an enjoyable Chick-fil-A. I didn't end up. I only ate like one piece, and I was like, "What the heck? I'm not eating this." Yeah, it's pretty quiet right now. There's a cop over there. He's not doing much. Traffic. Oh, some guy singing religious songs, that sounds like. Traffic stop. Okay, let's just head over this way. Actually, you know what? Let's go back. Kind of got an idea. We're going to go down 14th Street, I think. There's a bike lane, I think. Yep, they're having fun. Devil. All right, we're down at 14th and U. Where yesterday we had a couple hundred people screaming and yelling. But today it's quite a bit quieter. Now the National Guard won't come up this far. They won't patrol on U Street. But they will patrol on 14th down a few blocks. U Street's been a hotbed of protest activity against the Guard. In fact, the other day they had some of them protesting them like to their face, and they had to call for police backup. But let's go down a couple blocks and we'll probably see them. Just walking a beat, basically. What's this guy doing? No. T. Okay. If they're out, they're going to be out down here. And I don't see them. Not like yesterday. They were kind of everywhere. Oh, cones. This DoorDash guy and I are staying like the same speed. I don't see any guard today. Interesting. Some trendy restaurants down here. The Diplomat is probably one of the most trendy restaurants in town. It's right here on the left. No guard there. It's expensive, though I heard the French fries are amazing. I'll have to go there. There's an artist selling his paintings of the city. All right, let's just keep going downtown. No National Guard deployed today. Maybe later tonight they'll show up. I don't even know what time it is. It's kind of late though. I thought they would have been here by now. Okay, we left the uptown 14th Street area, or the midtown 14th Street. Now we're in the downtown 14th Street. Just a couple blocks from the White House. Washington Post is down on my left. Used to be a pub down here called the Post Pub. I don't know if it's still around. Journalist pub. What if you got like a free drink if you weren't Pulitzer Prize winners? That'd be kind of a cool thing. All right. Let's cut down. Let's cut over by the White House and then down to the National Mall. See if we can see anything cool down there. Hey, we got our green light. We really actually have a green light. We see a police car up ahead. What's that all about? Shouldn't be blocking that road unless there's a protest. Let's go find out. Yeah? That road shouldn't be closed. So we have a roadblock up ahead by, it looks like DC police. Possibly a protest. Possibly a motorcade. The South Korean leaders in town today. Boy, this like just popped up. It looks like there's cars on the other side of the cop car. Oh, that's a police car. That's nice. You can tell how long the motorcade's been here by how many buses are backed up. Oh, there's like a protest over there, it looks like. There's a bunch of people over there. Let's go figure this out, yeah? Oh, there's a ton of cops over here. People in black. What is this protest? Oh, there's like a black ship over there. Black sail ship. What the heck is this? This is pretty wild. All right, well, let's go dump the bike and pop out the camera. That's kind of why we come out sometimes, just to see what's going on. It's a pretty big march. Are they marching to the White House? I don't see any other photographers. Oh, those Iranians? I don't know what this is. Let's go dump the bike. Yeah, that definitely looks like they're coming this way. We found a rack. This bike. It's green, the bike is clean. And let's get a camera out for this. We'll go with this one. Don't know what this is. Well, there's a lot of them. Think about more. Oh, they're coming in here. Oh, some of them are. The thing about protest marches is they never really move fast. So you can always walk and get in front of them, usually. Now there's a Ukrainian protest over there. That's like a monthly event. This one's a little bit bigger. I've never seen these people. That's good. Not sure what this is. Ukrainians over here. We got these guys over here. I still haven't figured out what they're doing. Yeah, that truth conductor is down there just chilling. So we got Ukrainians over here. We got these guys over here. I still haven't figured out what they're doing. Yeah, that truth conductor is down there just chilling. Okay guys, that was the day of Arameem, and that is a commemoration of the death of Hussein, the grandson of Muhammad, I think, in the Battle of Karbala. That was several centuries ago. But they do that every year, they told me, and they're out here just to remember his life and march around, and then they'll be gone. All right. Okay, guys, we're down. Okay, guys, we're down by the Washington Monument, riding around. Looking at the ducks, trying to get some free food from the food vendors. Hoping someone spills a hot dog or something. Nasty people. Let's see. I don't see. Oh, there's some National Guard at the World War II Memorial. Yeah, we got a few over here. Out on 14th Street. Well, we got them over here. Oof. See if we can find a better view for any of them. That would be a great shot, but I'm not going to get it. Maybe I can. I'm probably going to turn. Yeah. Yep. I was hoping they'd come this way and get the profile shot of Lincoln Memorial, but they're walking up that side. Let's see if we see any others over here anywhere. Too many people down there. Let's take this side road. We got a few over there. Someone said a lot of the National Guard today are being tourists. Like they've seen them in museums, like not patrolling, but like checking out the sites, kind of a day off or something. All right, let's head down to Lincoln. Okay, we're down here at the Lincoln Memorial. We got some girls doing a K-pop dance. We got some National Guard guys just checking them out. They're having fun. There's the Lincoln. And let's head down to Rock Creek and head back up towards my house. Okay, we're down along the Potomac River now. It's kind of a nice evening. Low 80s probably. Sun is setting, it's cooling off. We're gonna head down this way I don't know what I'm making for dinner. I think he said steaks. I thought we were going to go out and get chicken, but I guess we'll have steaks. Beach volleyball's on the beach volleyball courts. These are open to anyone. Pretty popular on the weekends. Pretty empty in the winter, as you can imagine. So on the right is the Kennedy Center. And down on the left over there, that's Georgetown, the commercial part. The school is way off on the left. In the background, you see the steeple. What is it? And there's a detour. So we just threw this in. Just threw this in the other day. Not exactly the smoothest detour. I guess it works. That's the poop light. The combined sewer overflow is venting too much into the river. That thing lights up to warn the boaters to stay away due to the high bacteria count and all that. Yuck. There we go, a little bit smoother bike path over here. All right, guys, we beat the rain, made it back. We're at the National Cathedral, and that means we're back in my neighborhood. Thanks a lot for watching us ride around today. Tomorrow, no idea. We haven't got the schedule yet for the week. We will be out and about showing you the city, and maybe some interesting stuff will come up. Who knows? Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.